Today is Election Day, and you still have about 3 hours to hit the polls. Thousands of voters across Davidson County are casting their ballot to see who the next mayor will be. Now, we have team coverage, but first let's start with News Channel 5's Kyle Horan.
Yeah, Kyle, we understand that there have been some bumps in the voting process today.
Right, there sure have been. Just one bump that we have to tell you about. Right now I'm at the Cathedral of Praise in Bordeaux, and it's actually been really busy today. You can see there's people with tents out here holding up their signs, trying to sway some last-minute voters from across the parking lot here. But at a different polling place across the city, some of the voting machines, they weren't booting up correctly. And so people had to take their paper ballots and actually feed it into a ballot box for that to be counted later. Now, those voting machines are up and running now, and everything is working okay at that location. The Election Commission is estimating 110,000 people will turn out for this mayoral election. However, our experts weren't so sure. A much smaller population typically votes at mayoral elections. For example, in the last election in 2015, 104,000 people showed up. That's just 28% of registered voters. But in the 26th presidential election, we had nearly 253,000 people who voted. Early voting brought in 48,000 ballots this time. So for us to hit 110,000 today, 62,000 people would have to vote. I talked with a couple first-time voters here today. They say they're excited about being part of this.
I wish everybody come out and support the Bordeaux area. I live in Bordeaux. Come out and let's vote.
Yeah, and the polls close at 7 o'clock tonight. And if you're still trying to vote, know that as the time gets later, they're expecting those lines to get longer at all of the polling places across Davidson County. So be sure to account for that if you're going to last-minute vote. Reporting live, Kyle Horan, News Channel 5.